Hello everybody, Kevin from Stickers on the Window. First of all, thank you for reading my above blog. I could have wrote for days on how I feel about different things, and I figured that it would be easier to just do a video, try to keep it short, and to let you in on what's going on with my latest project. If you follow my blogs and know a little bit about me, you know that everything has a common theme of whether it's parenting, being a dad, spouse, living with, working out. Everything has a theme based around doing all that with a hereditary neuropathy. My condition is called Charcot-Marie-Tooth 1A. Charcot-Marie-Tooth is the last names of the three scientists, doctors that discovered the disease. Type is 1A. My type affects the calves, ankles, feet. I have muscle atrophy, loss of stability in the ankles, drop foot, hammer toes, the whole works. I've lost almost all feeling. Most of my motor skills are gone. I'm down to just being able to move my big toe. One of the miserable side effects and traits of this disease is that it will migrate into your forearms, hands, wrists, and unfortunately that is exactly what's happening to me. In the last 2 to 3 years, I've noticed a huge difference in my fine motor skills, strength, and my grip, and that's a deal changer for me. I'm an engineer, gearhead, car guy, boat mechanic. I live in the garage, tool in my hand all the time. So if I lose that, things will be a lot different for me. So what I did over the last 2 or 3 years, when I noticed the decline in my arms, I started experimenting with some different exercises, different fitness equipment tools to help with my grip, help with my stabilizing my wrists, help with the strength of my forearms. And one of them that I came across was Fat Gripz. I ordered the original pair. My pair is black, and I fell in love with them. You can use them on absolutely everything. We'll get into all that later, but I love the product. The only complaint I ever had about the product was when I'd go to the gym and set my duffel bag down, I never could find my Fat Gripz because one of my buddies would have them in his hands. So what I did was, in contribution to my effort in building a bridge and being an ambassador from having hereditary neuropathy or muscular dystrophy, and trying to connect with weightlifting, exercising, healthy lifestyles, I reached out to quite a few companies to just ask if they would support me and us. And I never asked for money. I never asked for any type of sponsorship. I didn't want shares in their company. I just wanted, if they had a product that I felt would benefit us CMTers or people with dystrophy, if they had a product that would help us, I just wanted to try it. That's all I wanted to do. So obviously, one of the companies was Fat Gripz. I already had their original set, and I loved it. So I reached out to them, and they were the first ones to respond. Nice gentleman, Cameron, responded to me. He understood where I was coming from. We shared a few emails back and forth, and a week later, this is what you see. Everything here ended up on my doorstep. I have all three versions of their models, of their Fat Gripz, and a kick-ass T-shirt. I think the T-shirt's more than appropriate with the movies that are coming out. One's coming out today, as a matter of fact. So the superhero theme, I really dig. I'm a comic book fan anyways. But I do have all three versions. My version was the original version, which I actually, like I said, were black. But they're the same things as the blue ones right here. And those are 2.25, 2.25 inches diameter. And he also sent me the Fat Gripz 1, which is 1.75 or 1.75 inches. Those are the black ones with the orange lettering. And then the Fat Gripz Extreme, which are 2 3/4, 2.75. I'm a little timid about the Fat Gripz Extreme. My hands aren't very big. Obviously, the whole point of this is I don't have strong hands to begin with. But I do see a lot of possibilities with those with just lighter weights. So we'll get into that later on. But what I told Cameron was that in return for his generosity of sending me these products, I do a review. I do a review on them, and I do a blog, I do the video, I post it to my Facebook, I post it in my communities to try to help them, and I'm still going to go through with that. But I think I'm going to do it a little bit different. I was going to do just one blog, one review, one lump everything together and be done with it. But when you reach out to, I don't know, off the top of my head, probably a dozen different companies, and everybody sends back a canned response or an automated response of we don't sponsor, or our sponsorship programs are full. Sorry about your luck. Good luck. Keep training hard. No, we don't give anything away, but we do have an affiliate program. And then as you get accustomed to seeing all those emails, and then one comes up from Cameron at Fat Gripz, personable, he actually typed it, he's actually responding to me, and he's actually sending me stuff, it's kind of given me a little bit different thought process on how I'm going to do this. I'm going to do 4 blogs and 4 videos. The first one is the one you're seeing right now. This first one is directly related to Fat Gripz and Cameron himself. It is a huge deal to us, my community, my people, to have somebody respond and give us the attention that we would like to have. I am not a pro bodybuilder. I am not an athlete. I'm not an actor. I don't have millions of dollars. I'm just a stay-at-home dad that tries to make a living, and I'm trying to keep what little bit of arm strength and grip strength I have left. What I do love to do is pass this info along to people just like me. We're a tight-knit community. We support each other. We share each other's pain. And as many people know, if you have a common struggle, you really value that other person's opinion. This is what I love to do. I know that a lot of my community is on fixed incomes. They're disabled. They can't work. They can't do the things they want. And they don't have disposable income just to go spend $100 for a product and then have it not work. These are all things that Cameron's aware of, and he never flinched. He asked me for my address, and we went over what I would do in return, and here we are. So when you have all these no thank you, sorry, whatever emails, and then Cameron pops up and he's personable, that is a huge deal to us. And Fat Gripz doesn't need us, but they have really demonstrated that it's not all about these pro bodybuilders and athletes. It really is about, they believe in their product. They believe in the people that use their product, and their product isn't just based around some guy with 24-inch arms. And that means a lot. So this first blog, I'm sorry that I don't have a ton to tell you about. There is another blog earlier on my page that I did the review on the set that I do have now, but I will get into a video and a review on each one of the models of Fat Gripz that he sent me. But this blog is specifically a black and white thank you so very much for helping me, helping my community, giving me the tools to pass along to them, and I am forever grateful for that. what I will do for everybody, for him, for my people, for folks, I'm going to take these 3 different models, and I'm going to head to my local university, which is the largest university here in the state. And I'm going to take my daughter. She's a high school field hockey and softball player, state champion 2 years in a row, I might add. I'm going to round up a couple of guys from the gym. I got a guy that weighs 120 pounds, and I got a guy that weighs 230 pounds, both ends of the spectrum. And then myself, I'm no calendar model by any means, but I do have CMT, I do have neuropathy, and I'm going to do a review primarily on the neuropathy side of things, primarily towards us CMTers and muscular dystrophy, but I'm also going to let these 3 products be community property, and I'd love for my daughter to use them, my buddies to use them, anybody in that gym to use them, and try it all out. So, having said that, I'm going to wrap this up. I will put a link. There's a ton of great reviews on these products. There's a ton of muscle heads out there. There's a ton of fitness buffs out there that love these products. My niche is the disabled bridge. So if you do want to look at them up, there's a ton of it on YouTube. There's a ton of it on the web. Everybody raves about these, all the way from the big guys, Jay Cutler, all the way down through to weekend warriors. But my niche is just basically the same theme that I've always had in my blogs and in my reviews. So, having said that, again, sorry I'm taking so long. Cameron, thank you so much. Fat Gripz, thank you so much. I will, within the next couple of days, start putting blogs together, videos together of each one of these models, and they will be coming out shortly. Until then, I've taken too much time away from my son. I'm going to go try to play some Legos and play some Hot Wheels, and I look forward to passing some info along to you guys. So, be kind to each other. Open the doors up for the ladies, guys. Say thank you. Say that you appreciate your family. Tell everybody that you love them. God bless. Thanks.